You think attraction is built by saying more, doing more, proving more. But the truth is, the more you chase it, the faster you kill it. You think the right sentence will make her feel something. But real attraction does not grow from your effort to be chosen. It grows from your refusal to abandon yourself. If you need reminders like this, truth, not comfort, subscribe now, because men do not fall apart in one dramatic moment. They fall apart slowly, quietly, one compromise at a time, one over-explanation at a time, one needy text at a time. And if you do not hear the truth consistently, you will slide right back into habits that destroy your presence. So here is what it really means. The two words are no worries. Not as a tactic, not as a trick, not as some cute little text game formula, as an identity, as a signal, as emotional posture. Because when a woman pulls back, delays, flakes, goes cold, gets confusing, most men panic. They lean in, they ask more questions. They try to fix the vibe, they send longer texts, they become hyper-available, they start performing. That is the misconception. They think attraction is built by reducing tension, by making themselves easier to accept, by asking, "What did I do wrong?" No, that does not create attraction. That creates pressure. And pressure kills polarity. The hard truth is this: attraction weakens the moment you stop respecting your own center. The issue is not that you care. The issue is that you collapse. You stop leading yourself. You stop trusting reality. You stop reading what is right in front of you. A delayed response becomes a crisis. Ambiguity becomes obsession. Mixed signals become hope. That is not love. That is not connection. That is not masculine calm. That's called emotional dependence. And women feel it. Not because they are cruel, not because they are playing games every second, but because human beings can feel when your words are clean and when your energy is begging. They can feel when your silence is peaceful and when it is punishment. They can feel when your interest is grounded and when it is starving. Presence versus pleasure. Reality versus fantasy. Self-respect versus approval seeking. Those are not small differences. Those are everything. Why does this happen? Root cause. Most men were never taught how to handle uncertainty without losing themselves. So when attention drops, they do not just feel disappointment, they feel threat. Their ego gets hit. Their abandonment wound gets touched. Their identity starts shaking. And then they react. Not from strength, but from fear. They do not text because they are clear. They text because they cannot tolerate not knowing. But uncertainty is not an emergency. Read that again in your bones. Uncertainty is not an emergency. The cost of forgetting that is massive. You lose your edge. You lose your mystery. You lose your standards. You start negotiating with behavior that should have already given you your answer. You become the man who waits around for breadcrumbs and calls it patience. You become the man who overinvests before he has real reciprocity and calls it loyalty. You become the man who keeps the door open for disrespect because he's terrified of being alone. And once a man becomes afraid to lose what is not even fully his, he's already lost. This is where no worries becomes powerful. Because those words, when they come from the right place, say something much deeper than the sentence itself. They say, "I heard you, I understand, and I'm still standing." They say, "I do not need to control the moment to remain solid." They say, "I'm not here to force connection, I'm here to meet what is real." They say, "If it flows, good. If it doesn't, I do not break." That is attractive. Not because it manipulates her, because it reveals you. And now picture the man who actually lives this. He is not cold. He is not passive. He is not pretending not to care. He cares deeply, but he is governed by purpose, not panic. He has boundaries. He has a schedule. He has a body he trains, a mind he sharpens, a mission that pulls him forward. He does not make one woman the center of his emotional universe after 3 conversations. He is grounded. He listens. He observes. He does not rush to label fantasy as destiny. If she shows up well, he meets her there. If she becomes inconsistent, he does not chase shadows. He steps back into his life, calmly, cleanly, without drama. That man is rare because that man is free. He does not need constant reassurance to feel worthy. He does not confuse attention with value. He does not beg for clarity from people whose behavior is already speaking. He knows this. Self-respect is not loud, but it is felt. And once a man truly has it, he stops leaking energy everywhere. So what do? First, stop over-explaining. Stop trying to rescue every interaction. Stop writing paragraphs to people who are giving you fragments. Stop turning confusion into a project. Second, when someone pulls back, believe the information. Do not decorate it. Do not romanticize it. Do not invent secret meanings to avoid the obvious. Third, answer simply, cleanly. No worries. That's it. No sting, no guilt, no hidden punishment, no performance, just composure. Fourth, redirect immediately. Back to your work, back to your body, back to your standards, back to your actual life. Because a man with direction cannot be emotionally kidnapped by every shift in someone else's mood. Fifth, make her earn deeper access through consistency, not your imagination. Attention is cheap. Chemistry is easy. Consistency is the test. And finally, ask yourself the question most men avoid. Am I trying to build connection, or am I trying to escape my own emptiness? Because if you do not face that, you will keep calling your hunger love and your anxiety intuition. No. Build a life so rooted that your interest becomes a gift, not a plea. That is the reframe. No worries is not about detachment. It is about non-collapse. It is about staying whole in the face of uncertainty. It is about choosing dignity over reaction. It is about becoming the kind of man who does not need to be chosen in order to feel chosen by himself. And that changes everything. Because the moment you stop trying to force attraction, you become more attractive. The moment you stop chasing reassurance, your presence gets heavier. The moment you stop bargaining with your value, people feel that they are either meeting a man with standards or missing him entirely. Good. Let them feel that. You are not here to perform for love. You are not here to audition for basic respect. You are not here to shrink, spin, and second guess every time someone goes quiet. You are here to lead yourself. You are here to protect your peace. You are here to become so internally aligned that your energy says before your mouth ever does, I am grounded, I am clear, and I do not abandon myself. That is power. That is peace. That is attraction without self-betrayal. So the next time life tests you, the next time someone becomes inconsistent, the next time your old fear tells you to chase, explain, and overgive, breathe and remember the two words that keep you in your frame. No worries. Not because nothing matters, because you do. You are the answer. Not the text, not the timing, not the validation, you. And if you want more truth like this, more clarity, more discipline, more reminders that pull you back to your center, subscribe. Stay close to this voice. Stay close to this standard. You are not alone in this. You are part of a group of people choosing self-respect over confusion, substance over performance, and truth over comfort.